there are only 7 exercises. I'm going to just move back a little bit. Yes. There's only 7 exercises that we're going to be running through this evening, but we're going to do 3 rounds, and it's going to last 20 minutes in total in terms of exercise and recovery. So the first one, we're going to do a squat hold. So that should look, you can't really see the top of me, but you don't need to. So with every squat, you're pushing your bum out first and lowering yourself down. You're going to hold yourself there. If you're not too confident on doing that and you have a wall available, you can do like a wall sit as well, arms out in front, okay, as a slightly variated option for that. So for those of you who aren't comfortable, again, if you're doing the squat hold and you want to go down and you feel your legs really shaking, stand up, a couple of seconds, shake them off, straight back down into your deep squat or where your squat is, and try and hold that for the rest of that exercise. So that's the first one. The next one, heel taps. So you want to be on your mat. I'm just going to move my phone a little bit so you might be able to see this a bit better. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Probably not. Oh no, that'll work okay. So again, you're on your mat and you want your lower back pinned in at all times. If you want, you can have your hands under your back just to make sure they are pinned in. Legs up, and you don't have to be straight, but just bringing each heel down, tap it and straight back up, and just alternating as you go. But the most important thing there is to make sure that your lower back is pinned in. Right, the next one, I'm going to move the camera back up, is what we call like a slow burpee. So you don't have to do any jumping for this. So it's just going to be down. You can either step each foot back and then up and straight back up again. Or if you go down and you can, kick your feet out, kick your feet up and then stand up. So I know some of you live in flats, and if you're an upstairs neighbour, you don't particularly want to be stomping or jumping around, so the step might work fine. But if you can just jump both feet back and back in at the same time, that's excellent. The next one is a high plank with shoulder taps. So again, high plank is almost like the start of a press-up position. Your hands want to be beneath your shoulders, so again, keeping it nice and straight, back nice and straight, and you can just tap each shoulder, trying not to wobble. So from the front, it should hopefully look something like this, where you're not wobbling from side to side. To make it more difficult, you can have your feet placed in close together, or to make it a bit easier, if you stand with your feet further apart, that'll give you a nice kind of sturdier base as you do take one point of contact off. The next one is a lateral lunge, so a sideways lunge. So again, you want to be in a nice position and just take a big step out to the side and down. Let your knee follow the line of where your toes are. Sorry, you can't really see that very well. Just let your knee follow where your toes are going, not passing over, and step back into the middle and just alternating from side to side. Okay. The next one, I might have to move you down again, is a plank, but with a Spider-Man kick at the side. So again, with this one, planking from your elbows this time, and then keeping your back nice and straight, and just bringing a leg up either side in kind of Spider-Man lunge. And then the last one is a glute bridge. I should have left you down there. So the last one is a glute bridge. So bringing your toes up towards your bum, hands can be across your chest, pushing all the way up. You can make it a bit more difficult by pulling your toes up off the floor, or if you need to, I want to make it a bit more difficult again, bring one leg up off the floor as you go. Okay. Sadly, none of us are quite at 2 legs off the floor yet.